Yes, you already know what it is. Two of the best bad guys in the biz. I go by the name of Steph Ronin. That's my main man, Aaron McKee.
What up, y'all?
And we are the 44 Heelz podcast. And we'd like to welcome you to Word on the Street, sponsored by Woo Energy Drink.
Woo!
Let's
We
get
are
it.
your tag team podcast champs of the world, y'all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hurts no one, helps everyone. YouTube, Spotify, wherever you're listening. Check us out, bro. Let's talk about your favorite person in the whole world.
Which one?
His name is Nicholas Khan, bro. Nick Khan. What do you call him?
The goddamn devil.
So he's doing an interview or a podcast or whatever you want to say. And this man says, Nick Khan, this is Nick Khan, right? Nick Khan. He says, WWE will never respond to online criticism, right? He said that. Then he followed that up because he had to cover his tracks. He followed it up with The Rock or Cody and Roman was always the plan at WrestleMania 40. And the plan was always that Rock was going to be in the tag team the night before. And I'm like, bro, you did a documentary about how the fans changed what y'all were doing, bro. The Rock said it himself. What's Nick Khan talking about, bro?
You know what? This is very, very spot on because we remember a couple of Word on the Streets back. We talked about this similar to like WrestleMania 40, right? And I forgot what the convo was, and we actually was talking about Cody and the influence of the crowd. But then I was like, did you not remember when I told you? I said it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson came out and said that the whole thing was instigated by his team to help make things go the way it was going.
Yeah.
And now we're hearing Nick Khan saying the same thing, just admitted to us that it was always the plan. So would this be the biggest kayfabe in our history?
So
You
think there is a chance that really was the plan this whole time, and even doing the documentary afterwards to where we could act like it was the fans changing it, but for the whole time?
I don't think the whole time, but I think somewhere in between they already made that decision. It's like, let's just try it this way. But I don't think it was because of from the outside noise. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know about that, bro.
Think about it though, man. There's only one time that I feel like the E responded to the crowd because there was so much admiration for that wrestler, right?
Maybe two.
Okay, other than Daniel Bryan.
Kofi. Kofi would have never won a WrestleMania if it wasn't for the fans, bro.
Well, I mean, Kofi wouldn't even be thought about to go WrestleMania if it wasn't for New Day.
Yeah, I know.
New Day put him on the map, like really solidified him. But I think that was more manufactured, that Kofi Mania stuff, because they used the tagline. Gotta keep it a buck. They used the tagline. Oh, hasn't been a black champion that won the WWE championship. You know what I'm saying? Since yada 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 yada.
Since The Rock.
You know what I mean? Yeah, since 2001, since The Rock, right? And I think that was like some, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
some stuff they used to help, boost it up, the Kofi Mania. Because wait a minute, Kofi did win the championship before Bobby Lashley came back. Yep. So yeah, that was before Bobby Lashley won it twice.
Yeah.
So Kofi Mania, I think it was like a little bit manufactured in a way. I think New Day had a lot to do with that too. Because New Day was hot.
Yeah.
A lot of people got to remember, man, New Day, they carried the E. That's one persona that we never really talk about. We talk about the Hogans and the Rocks and the Cena, and we talk about the Romans, like their era and how they carried the E. Even though it probably was maybe about a 2-year stretch, but the New Day was the main eventers, bro. The New Day was the ones who was racking in the money and the merchandise.
Oh yeah. The Booty-O's, baby. The Booty-O's.
The Booty-O cereals.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They were selling real cereal on WWE.com, bro. Like, what?
But you're saying there's a chance WrestleMania 40 was already planned. And I've said it many times on the podcast when Cody points to Roman. I was there. And people were like, that was off script. I was like, guys, Roman had 3 cameras around him. It was not off script. They knew that was happening, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
There was a camera in the suite with Roman. Roman was watching the Royal Rumble from a suite. You ain't ever seen that since? You ain't ever seen that before? You ain't ever seen that? Never. All of a sudden, Roman's watching in a suite, and they're like, Cody went off script. No, he stayed on script, guys.
These are facts being told.
Yeah.
Nothing but facts because, just perfectly timed it right then and there with cameras around. Who?
Yeah.
Where these cameras come from? We set them up there.
I remember going to my boy when Cody points to Roman, the spotlight goes on Roman. I was like, why the hell is Roman watching from a box suite? He never does that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
So, man, it's I mean, I think they touted it as who's going to break Roman Reigns' streak as champion. Because I think he was pretty deep into his run then.
Yeah.
Like he at least had about 1.5 years or, you know what I'm saying?
No,
before.
more than that, bro.
About 2 years? Okay. About 2 years?
More than that. 3 years.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
He had it for 3 years before that Cody moment happened?
Yeah.
Wow. So he was deep in the run. And who's going to knock him off? So they kind of probably put him out there, you know what I'm saying? And so everybody knows that. But I don't
he had it when he lost it to Cody. It was at 1,300 days. So that's almost 4 years. Almost 4 years.
Yeah, 4-year reign, bro.
Yeah,
should have been 5.
Yeah, but honestly, if it was the plan the whole time, and they're like, we'll have Rock steal it from Cody. But see, they couldn't bank on the crowd getting behind Cody because the Rock took his spot. Because we love the Rock too. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing that made me question the whole thing. Like,
yeah. We'd be happy. We're like, hell yeah, let's go.
Right. Like, you mean tell me people didn't want to see a Roman Reigns versus Rock main event at WrestleMania? And that's the thing that
the crowd was cheering. The crowd was cheering their ass off when it happened live.
When The Rock said, when I go in a restaurant, should I sit at a table? I mean, you said, should I sit at the bar? Or should I sit at the head of the table? And the crowd went ballistic.
Yeah.
And they already knew who he was alluding to. They went ballistic. So you mean to tell me they wanted that? They didn't want that? I don't know, man. I'm telling you, something fishy. Now you got Nick, the damn devil, coming out the woodwork talking about, oh yeah, you already knew it was going to happen. Okay.
Unless you know what WWE could have did? They could have started the "We Want Cody" chant or the "We Want Cody" online. They could have bought some bots, bro. They could have a bot farm, bro. It's WWE. Of course. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Look.
They could have easily paid to get that trending without real emotion, and then we see it. We're like, you know what? I do want Cody.
They're gonna jump on the train.
Yeah. Right?
And you talking about a company that used to pump in fake crowd noises like the NFL team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they got hit with that. They were pumping in crowd noise. Oh man, the E doing us dirty out here, man.
Yeah.
Pumping out crowd noise, fake cheers coming through the speakers.
Now, they on Netflix sometimes will change the chants in the crowd.
Yes.
Yeah. They'll edit it and change it because it might be something,
something like vulgar.
Fuck Don Callis or something like that, and then you got to edit
HBO. It's HBO. Right? You can't get
it's also on TNT and TBS, though, bro. They let that shit fly on TNT and TBS.
On cable. They say shit, damn, on their movies. There's some shit and damn in there.
That is true.
I was like, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Let it fly, Netflix. Remember we all thought Netflix was going to be like crazy different when WWE went to Netflix. We were
psyching ourselves up. We're like, this might be the new attitude there again.
We're like, he going to come out and say, I'm Seth fucking Rollins. Like we all thought.
Crazy. That's going to be crazy.
Nope. Same old, man. Same old.
They even started censoring the crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't think, in the earlier years of USA when it was on there, I didn't remember USA kind of censoring the crowd when it was saying what its chants. Only I can remember later down the line they started censoring the crowds on WWE programming.
Yeah. Remember when SmackDown was on UPN?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro.
And wasn't UPN kind of like it showed a lot of predominantly like black sitcoms and stuff?
Bro, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
UPN.
Like I remember watching it, bro. Yeah. And then they're like, you get all this black sitcoms and pro wrestling, guys.
Bro, that was funny. A comedian, he came out, he was like, I forgot what comedian said this. He's like, UPN's messed up, man. They come out there with that racist ass frog. You remember that racist ass frog? He said that frog come out there and start singing and dancing and shit with that top hat. It's the WB. That's a racist ass frog. You know that's what UPN stand for. You pick a nigga. That's what it means. I forgot what comedian said that, bro. That shit was hilarious as fuck, man. Yeah. You had SmackDown on that thing, bro.
Yeah, and then just SmackDown. We're going to throw some SmackDown in there, guys. Just throwing that out there.
That was a good era of SmackDown. That when it was really pumping.
That was the fist through the crowd, the fist Jumbotron, right?
That's when they dropped that Bring the Pain video game.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you talk about. See, I was saying the E ain't bro. The E used to hit. Like, it ain't like that no more, man. It took the soul out, bro. I feel sad. Sometimes I be watching it. How is it that at this day and age, I'm more surprised when they do put on good stuff than opposite. Like it should be the opposite. I should be more surprised. Like that was bad. That was horrible. Like why did it? Now I'm more surprised when they do good shit. That's not. I don't think that's right, man. Some gotta be fixed, man.
SmackDown's struggling. SmackDown's struggling, bro. SmackDown's struggling, bro.
Let's talk about it.
Raw's
that was funny though.
Pretty good.
Raw's been fucking fire since WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that coincides with Roman Reigns being on probably pretty much every episode in one shape, form, or fashion, right?
Yeah.
But let's talk about some funny shit for a little bit what happened on SmackDown. And ain't no way in their hell, I don't care if it's wrestling or real life. I am not doing that. You're not going to convince me you can do this to me. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Lemon Pepper Steppers. Trick Williams with damn Ricky Stanks, right?
Yeah.
He said, you can get your Lemon Pepper Steppers. And before he could finish, Trick pimp slapped him. not open hand slap. He pimp slapped him out the ring. I said, ain't that the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my life on wrestling? I was like, you cannot tell me as a grown-ass man, you going to put me in the room, and he said he going to hit you with the trick slap. I said, he going to do what? He going to know he ain't. He going to either give me an open hand or we going to tackle me down. But you ain't going to sit here and pimp slap me on national TV like I'm a little bitch. You ain't going to do that, bro. You ain't going to do that.
Which slap would you rather take? The trick slap, or the Uso spit in the hand and then slap you? I'm taking the trick slap, bro.
I'm taking the spit in the hand.
I'll
take Stephanie's McMahon slap before I take any
I'll
of
take
that damn
Stephanie's,
tricks. Yeah. Bro, I'm not letting. No, you're not about to do that to me, bro.
I feel like the spit's more disrespectful.
So disrespectful, bro.
The spit's more disrespectful, though, bro.
I mean, it could be.
I know you're not a fan of spit, bro, for sure.
No, I'm saying like I'm not. But if they was actually doing it, which they
do sometimes, bro.
You know,
sometimes that loogie goes right in that, and they go.
But no, they're not. No, they don't smack you. They hit you. They clench the fist. You know what I'm saying? On your ass. But see, this is what. And we're not condoning this on the 44 Heelz podcast, but what I'm saying, back in the 1950s, when a woman acted out of line, bitch, smack her in the back of your hand. Because it was disrespectful to smack a woman open-handed, but you can do this. You can do that. No. I'm not taking that. I don't care. I don't. And shout out to Ricky Saints. Man, you took it like a man, bro. I mean, damn. The camera panned to Ricky Saints. He's like this. Like, bro, how dare he?
I don't think Ricky Saints is going to work on the main roster, bro.
Okay, so I'm not going to say that because I'm going to give him some time. Because if he can come with that same energy he was coming with in that promo, that's what really made him right there. And I know you, and I sent it to you, and I know you've seen it. It's the promo Ricky Stanks versus MJF.
Yeah.
And he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. I mean, he was snapping on uh, MJF, and he was snapping on him hard. And I was like, that's the first time I've ever seen somebody go toe to toe with MJ on the mic and like really stick it to him. You know what I'm saying? And other than Punk, but before that, nobody. So he can do it because he got the mouthpiece. But I think this persona of his, you know what I'm saying? I think it's not in the right company.
Yeah.
I think that persona would thrive in AEW. This and, all that, I think that would thrive very good in AEW because not a lot of people do that. But you talking about a company that got Trick Williams, they give him the red carpet entrance. No one in the WWE got an entrance like Trick Williams, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You got stars like Obafemi. Again, they dimming the lights. They giving him, like they making this more. Ricky Sanchez just come out with his music, and that's it. Other than this is the part that people can get along with. You know what I'm saying? But again, they see how they book him. And right now, I just feel like they book him like a little punk because he got punked out by somebody else backstage one day. It was Mello. Mello punked him one day backstage. Remember that? Hey, a couple of weeks back.
Welcome to the main roster, Ricky.
Welcome to the main roster. They getting punked on Smacky.
You and Matt Cardona, man. You and Matt Cardona. Just taking L's, brother. Sucks.
He went from the indie god to the jobber man.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Damn. Can Matt Cardona really get over on the main roster, you think? Even if booking backs him 100% and tries to make it work, can he reach? Because some wrestlers just can't do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can Matt Cardona do it? He killed the Indies, bro. He killed the Indies.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. If they allow him to be a little bit more indie type Matt Cardona, which they won't because it's very violent. You know what I'm saying? WWE don't like a lot of violence in their matches like that. So it's too violent for them to be mainstream. So it took away a lot of what made him Matt Cardona in the Indies. Yeah. What made him popping. So now he's back to just being Zack Ryder 2.0.
Yeah. Known as Matt Cardona.
Right. So he can go. Like, and the man can go. You can tell he's been wrestling in the Indies for a while because he's bringing that in that ram. Like, man, his matches look good. Everything he does is crisp, clean, sharp. It looks so good. But the problem is, the E is always going to have him. They see him as Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
They see him as Zack Ryder. I don't care. He can come back, new name, new gear, new music, everything. That's Zack Ryder right there, guys. That's it.
Maybe we'll give you the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe. Maybe. Since we're talking about the WWE, Mick Foley was talking about the WWE. And he says, and this is, I take this with a grain of salt because he works for, AEW now. But he says WWE has lost its magic.
Is he lying?
I mean, the pay-per-views are still hitting for me, man. Pay-per-views have been really good this year. You got to admit that.
Look, I can admit it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say this for the record. 2026 WWE has been way better than 2025 WWE.
Yeah. So gaining some magic back.
But are they back yet? Nah. It still ain't that WWE. Bro, remember that? I remember I used to get like butterflies in my stomach waiting to see Monday Night Raw. Like, oh boy, I can't wait. And I'm not even talking about Attitude Era Raw. This was when John Cena was running that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like out in 2005, 2006, 2007. I used to be like, man, I can't wait to watch Raw. Pro wrestling, bro, was man. Bro. And that's an era people feel like that's when it was at its lowest.
Yeah.
But I was still hyped to see it, right? But it had a feeling. Like you can feel it right here. For now, it just look good. It don't feel good. Like fast food. Look good, taste good. But that thing don't sit in your stomach good. You know what I'm saying? Like that home cooked meal. You know, that home cooked meal when you know, oh man, it looks good and it tastes good. Oh, and it hits you right and it makes you feel a certain way. Yeah. But E don't make you only way to E make you feel a certain way is either negative or upset or broke. You know what I'm saying?
See,
That's the only way that
broke.
the E
It make you feel a little broke. Yeah, it makes
make
you
you
feel a little broke.
ooh, spend a little bit too much money over there
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah.
In the
Nah.
United States only, because anywhere else you just have to have Netflix. That's it. You get everything on Netflix. In the United States, you have to have YouTube TV, Netflix, and ESPN Unlimited. You have to have 3 things to watch WWE, bro. Oh, and if you want to watch a Saturday night main event, gotta have some Peacock.
Why the E don't love Americans, bro? What they got against Americans, bro?
I don't know, man.
Y'all international fans, you know, much blessings to y'all. Y'all got it so easy because we here in the States, we gotta pay everything out their ass, bro. They milk.
And now they're taking our big 4 pay-per-views away from us too. They're like, fuck these guys. We got Royal Rumble in Saudi, WrestleMania in Saudi. You know, I'm cool with the other PLEs, but don't take my big 4, bro. You know, if you're gonna take one, take Survivor Series. You know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take one from us, we'll be like, you can have that one, guys, but don't take the other 3.
It's like that. It's like that. You know, when you were a kid and you got these action figures and stuff, and they be like, let them play with one, and you take the one that the least one that you don't like. Let you take that right there. These mine. Like, yeah, bro. No, that's exactly. You can take Survivor Series all you want to, bro, and War Games. Go ahead and keep that too.
Yeah.
But
take that.
You gonna
take Survivor
Rumble,
Series War Games.
Mania?
Yeah, take whatever.
Oh my God,
SummerSlam better not ever leave the United States, bro. It's SummerSlam.
And they're gonna be in Saudi Arabia. I'm telling you, next year gonna be in Saudi Arabia. SummerSlam. It's gonna call that shit hot as hell slam.
Hot as hell
in the
slam,
damn desert. Shit.
Yeah. But I do feel like Raw and the PLEs have been hitting. So I'm not like 2 out of 3 you're hitting on. SmackDown needs some work, you know?
But I'm not saying just because it don't have no feel to it, it don't mean it ain't hitting. You see what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the feel, like that.
I feel good.
That magic, like, oh man, this is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm watching, every time we watch some of the, it's like, yo, I'm watching history. I'm watching something good. Like the Cena and versus Rock. That whole stretch, bro, I was like, oh, this is some good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now, and this is why everybody keeps getting mad, but the WWE has no choice but to revert back to it because it's the saving grace for the last almost 6 years in the WWE, and that's the Bloodline storyline. That's why you always got to go back to it because that's the only thing that generates excitement. That's the only thing that people are invested in. I don't care. You can say, same old shit, same old shit. Oh, yeah. Well, the motherfuckers don't say it. Prove us wrong.
Yeah. That's like what... That's what like Roman said after he lost to Cody. He's like, guys, I stepped away. I gave y'all the opportunity to figure it out without me. Now y'all need me back. So guess what? I'm bringing the Bloodline back because that's where I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where we're going. That's what we're doing.
Look, let's go ahead and talk about it then. Some real numbers and real facts. When Cody was champion on SmackDown was seeing some very low numbers. And y'all sit here and want to tell me that Cody is still like one of those main. I'm telling you, sometimes you'll be surprised with a little bit of camera tricks, a little bit of positioning of people and stuff. It can make a star seem bigger than what he really is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about he ain't popular. By far, he's very popular.
Yeah, because there's still a lot of Cody shirts. Still a lot of Cody shirts.
But is he that star like that?
He needs to go heel, bro. He needs to go heel, right?
I don't know what he needs to do, to be honest with you, man. Because I feel like
Homelander, baby.
He's a cool babyface. He ain't like lame babyface. He got some bite to him. You know what I'm saying? That is Dusty's kid. So I'm not saying
he'll get a little snappy. He'll get a little snappy.
He do get a little snappy.
Talk a little shit.
So it ain't so bad, right? So it ain't like but he's just the closest thing in this day and age as being a pure, white meat babyface. You know what I'm saying? Like just Bret Hart type babyface type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
kissing babies, shaking hands.
Bruh.
We need more Raheem Rhodes. That's what we need. More Raheem Rhodes.
Well,
bro.
we need wait.
I need some Raheem, bro.
Yeah, you saw that motherfucker. That shit was funny though. That's probably one of the most memorable moments from him this year.
Yeah.
When he said that, I said, "Well, damn." I said,
Yeah.
"Well, damn." Bro, I still remember that shit. When I heard that shit, some lady in the crowd said, "Oh." I was like, Cody was killing women in the crowd.
Well, he said something like, "If this was a dick measuring contest, just remember my name's Raheem Rhodes." I was like, damn.
No, he said to the other two, when I have a measuring contest, he said, "There's a reason why the internet called me Raheem Rhodes." And he threw it down. And that woman said, "Oh, Lord." Threw the mic down and hit the music. And I said, "Damn, Cody. All right, there we go."
Yeah.
So he's still good, but I really feel like, is that a fair thing to say though? You're the WWE champion. You're on SmackDown. The ratings is all-time low.
Yeah.
Now, is it him not being big enough to be a main attraction to make people view, or is it because the show ain't just that damn good? And they don't care if it's Cody's on it. They still ain't going to view. Which one do you think it is?
They need to make the show better. They need to make his storyline better. They need to make everything. Yeah. SmackDown's struggling, bro. SmackDown on the struggle bus, you know?
When do you feel like it started struggling? Because I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't gonna sit here and say as soon as Roman Reigns' Bloodline storyline starts, my SmackDown. No, SmackDown was still hitting. SmackDown was still hitting.
Man.
2026 when it went 3 hours. That's when it started boo-booing.
Yeah. And you know the Pat McAfee thing, bro. Right before
I was already
Mania.
boo-boo before Pat McAfee.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad, but the Pat McAfee was like the nail in the coffin, bro. You know what I mean? That was the. It might have started with the 3 hours, and then the nail in the coffin was Pat McAfee's the guy on the phone, and we're like, what?
Yeah, that was
what?
Yeah,
could have been his dad, could have been DiBiase, it could have been like literally anybody but McAfee. We're like, the announcer? What? Huh? That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't on the coffin, but it was dragging.
You could have made it Shane McMahon on the phone. That would have been good.
Shane O'Mac, man. Come on.
Could have been Vince, man.
Could have been, and it would have been fire. It was Vince. I would have gave Vince a big ass pop.
Yeah. It could have been his wife in the storyline. Would have been better, bro.
Yeah, she is pretty a figure in TV.
Yeah.
You know about Randall. You know about his wife.
And she'd be talking that shit on Twitter to people, too. She'd be clapping back. I like it.
That New Jersey accent she got.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. All right, bro. Let's get into a little AEW, bro. Oh, wait. No, wait. This is AEW. There's one more Mick Foley story, bro.
Uh-oh.
Now, I asked you last week if you wanted to see a match with Mick Foley, and you said, hell nah. Well, he did the Ariel Hawani, and he said, stranger things have happened.
Man, come on. Stop it, Foley.
He's lost a lot of weight, you know. My boy Foley lost a lot of weight. He said he used to get tired walking up a small hill. Now he's like, you know, I think he's lost like 100 pounds or something like that. So he's like, stranger things have happened, y'all. Come on, bro. Mick Foley in AEW, bro.
No. Hell no then, and
bro.
Double hell no. To the no. Now. No, man. Look, no. I saw him on Double or Nothing, bro. He looks frail. He looked like he has a hard time getting in the ring, let alone trying to perform in it, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not even trying to like crack jokes. I'm being so honest. Like, I'm like, damn, Mick Foley really look frail, bro. He don't look, you know what I mean? He don't look like he's ready to put on a match. He looks like he need to sit down somewhere, man. Sit him down, man. That's it, bro. This man, please, man.
Just chill and get this paycheck. Just chill and get this paycheck.
Some people on that post that was like, just commentate. Put him as commentator. Yes, put him as commentator. I thought Mick Foley always was a good commentator when he did it. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see him as a commentator in the AEW on certain matches. Definitely a match with Darby involving Darby Allin. I would have loved to hear his thoughts right then. Some of the stuff he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But No, I don't want to see no Mick Foley match, man.
All
Come
right,
on, man.
let's start. How much is he? Do you think he's going to be involved in AEW? Like, you think it's just PLE or pay-per-view pre-shows? I have an idea, but I want to know what you think they're going to use Mick Foley
I
for.
think he's gonna do some pre-shows. I think he's gonna pop out and do certain things. Now, one thing Mick Foley has been known to play, whether it's WWE, TNA, is like a general manager type role.
Yeah, general manager. But they really don't have that in AEW. They don't have a general manager for each show. Would that make AEW better, you think?
Well, no, he'd probably just be
segments.
the general manager of AEW, period. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
storyline would be like, well, I'm trying to take some pressure off Tony. You know, I got general manager experience. You know what I'm saying? Tony, yeah, I can see that, something like that happening and stuff. And, you know, he just
would you like a general? Let me ask the fans. Would y'all like a general manager like a Nick Aldis or an Adam Pearce in an AEW? Would you like that, bro?
I think I would, because it would add a different layer to the storytelling.
Yeah. Another person for MJF to cook.
It's different. Like,
yeah,
we have an on-screen, authority figure. And even though we know off-screen, we know what it is. But still, just as far as the product, it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
then it's Mick Foley, and who's done that many times before. And he's good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that happening, man.
And after that softest kick in the balls of all time from MJF,
see,
Mick Foley comes back as the general manager and makes MJF's life a living hell. That's a good storyline. That's a good storyline.
Make his life a living hell.
Yeah, that's a good line. But I got a better idea for Mick Foley, bro.
What's that?
It's a manager role. Okay, No, not Darby. That's just like too obvious. You know what I mean? Who would you put him with as a manager role? It's fine. Shit. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say...
Leo Rush, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just because it'd be funny.
Because of Mankind.
Yeah.
Right? His persona.
And it'd be like, man, this guy's got some screws loose, something, so.
But, I think another good fit for him, because it was his other face of Cactus Jack, Mark Briscoe.
Ooh. Or the Bang Bang Gang, bro. He'd be good with them, I think.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. That'd be something right there.
Mm-hmm. Especially because of, he kind of looks like, why am I blanking on his name right now? God damn it. What's his name, bro, in the Bang Bang Gang? Why am I blanking on his name?
What, Colton?
No, not the brothers, the other one. God, why am I blanking?
Juice Robinson?
Juice.
Yeah.
Why was I blanking on that name? I was like Tony Storm's boyfriend or husband or whatever, but yeah, Juice, bro. Yeah, they kind of got that same mullet going right now.
They could. I can see them fitting together.
Pair him up with Jericho. Little reunion, man, from back in the day.
Yeah, little Attitude Era reunion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I was gonna say, we can't put him with Darby because forever Darby's linked to Sting.
Yeah, that's like his mentor for sure.
So that's so.
Bro, that Sting story, bro. He said when I first got with Darby, I was gonna tell him to like calm down, bro. Like calm down. And then Sting was like, and then I started doing the crazy shit with Darby Allin.
It's like it lit a fire back up.
It reignited. He's like, maybe I can still do a, fucking flying off the top rope and,
bro,
all that.
Darby Allin, Sting was doing some stuff. I said, what? Why?
Yeah.
Like, man,
yeah,
that's Sting right there, bro. I'm telling you, so underrated. Sting is very underrated. Because some people say he's not even properly rated. He's so underrated, it's not even funny, bro. This is Sting.
I feel like people properly rate Sting, bro.
Look, people who didn't even watch WCW knew who Sting was.
Yeah.
That's how big he was. This is Sting.
Yeah.
Okay. Sting was so popular that the artist Sting tried to take out some copyright All
Yeah.
stuff on him. He's like, nah.
Yeah, it's a character. Bro, hey, Sting's the reason my neck always hurt going to WCW shows because I'm like, where's he at? Where this guy
Oh,
at?
yeah. Oh,
Where he
yeah.
at?
You know what I'm saying? In the rafters. Here he comes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
look, Sting, and he don't get enough credit to me, bro. I really don't think Sting get enough credit, man. He took a whole company on his back. He was the face of a company. Sting, that Surfer Sting, bro, he was like, besides Bret Hart in the early 90s, he was probably the second biggest baby face in the industry, bro. Sting, Surfer Sting, and Bret Hart. Those are the two biggest baby faces. But I always thought Sting was better than Bret Hart because that boy Sting had that Stinger splash. That boy would jump halfway across the ring with Surfer Sting, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I never seen like glide like that. Ugh.
So Crow Sting and Goldberg were kind of going very simultaneously, right? Kind of like, right?
As far as popularity?
No, just they were in WCW because they were both in WCW. Like when Sting was feuding with NWO, Goldberg was having his rise. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So who do you think was a bigger babyface within that time? Was it Goldberg or was it Sting?
Oh, Sting. Definitely Sting.
You think?
Definitely Sting, yes.
Goldberg was so over though, bro.
He was probably the hottest commodity in that company at the time.
Yeah.
But the biggest baby face, it was Sting. Oh, it was Sting by far.
Goldberg. Now we got Oba.
Here's something for you. Can you remember the last time Sting was ever a heel?
I mean, I wasn't a fan when he joined NWO, bro.
He was never a heel. Sting was never a heel.
Because he joined Wolfpack, right?
The babyface NWO was the Wolfpack.
I still hated that he did that, bro.
That shit was so dope when he did that. That shit was so dope, bro.
The red face paint was better, though. That shit looked clean, bro.
Bro, the next day at school, that's all we was talking about. Like, it was like, it affected a lot of friendships too, because it was, NWO was black and white, it was all good, and then all of a sudden Wolfpack came out, and it was a tear down the middle. We Wolfpack. Yeah. Oh, that was so good, man. When Sting took that damn shirt off, but had that Wolfpack, and I know Sting was like, God dang it, come on. It wouldn't just rip off. I remember that. Bro, man, that was good. And then he stood up on top of that. It should have just been Sting, Macho, Kevin Nash, and
Scott?
K-Dog. Right?
Kone.
Not Lex Luger. I don't know what Lex Luger was doing. I said, this dude, see, that's what I'm saying. Lex Luger, you had Macho Man who had swag.
Yeah.
You had Kevin Nash who had swag. Sting had swag.
K-Dog, Lex Luger ain't got no swag.
Have Lex Luger with his stiff ass coming out there and stuff with them damn jeans. I'm like, bro, you can't just put no jeans on and think you street, bro. What the fuck wrong with you, bro? They had swag. He ain't fit. I always thought Lex Luger didn't fit in the Wolfpack. I don't know why they put him in the Wolfpack. I don't know who our booking idea that was. They should have put that on the shelf, and we're going to put a pin in that. Lex Luger came in the office with Eric Bischoff said, I want to be in Wolfpack. I'd be like, we'll put a pin in that, sir.
Yeah.
To the meantime, this is what you're going to be doing, bro. No. Nah.
And remember, Lex Luger was like the first one to come to WCW from WWF.
Yeah.
And he paved the way for Scott Hall. And what Eric Bischoff said, the number one moment that changed wrestling forever was when Scott Hall walked out on WCW. Walked in through the crowd and stuff. He said that's the single moment that changed wrestling history.
That moment right there, bro, is one of the greatest, probably the greatest moment in pro wrestling history, bro. Is
it bigger than Hulk slamming Andre? Is it bigger than Hulk joining the NWO? Yeah. Because it started it.
No. Oh, listen, let me tell you something. It's the biggest.
My boy Steph got to give credit to the originator. That's what.
Bro, listen. This is the biggest moment in pro wrestling because there wasn't a moment like that. Hogan slamming Andre was in the confines of WWE, and it was just a great moment in wrestling history, right? Scott Hall walking down on live TV,
Yeah.
dressed as like Razor Ramon, sort of had the same look. Like,
Yeah.
bro, we was flipping our wigs. We was like, yo, it's a war starting. Because we
Yeah.
always talked about if WCW went against WWE, who will win? Like,
Yeah.
they got this guy. That was like a forbidden door thing because it was the two biggest wrestling companies, right?
Yeah.
When we saw that, oh my bro, it sent shockwaves. And not only because it changed the programming or made a history mark in history, it changed the way the industry operated. It changed the
Yeah.
financial of the industry. That's why it's probably the most greatest moment in pro wrestling history, the Scott Hall walking down. It changed the whole landscape of pro wrestling.
Yeah. Did they say, did Tony Schiavone, did he say that's Razor Ramon, or did he say that's Scott Hall? I want to say he said that's Scott Hall, right? And I was like, no, that's Razor Ramon, bro. That ain't Scott Hall.
He was like, I know who that is. I know who that is, but what is he doing here?
Yeah.
I know exactly who that is. You see what I'm saying? Like, he alluded to it, but he never said it, couldn't say his name. You know what I mean? Couldn't say Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
So, bro, but I'm telling you, bro, that is probably the single, like, Eric Bischoff has probably hit the nail on the head. That is probably the most impactful, like, single greatest moment in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
It's just that.
Maybe it's not the greatest moment. It's the most impactful and important.
I don't know, bro. That moment right there started a whole wrestling boom on its own.
Yeah,
See, when
but
Hogan
Hogan slamming Andre, that started.
It was already booming, though.
It was booming, but not like booming.
It was already. That's why WrestleMania did so great. It was already booming because they had the success of WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 2.
WrestleMania 2 was not the best. Remember they tried to do it in like 3 cities or something like that? It was some weird crap.
It still was successful enough for it to even conduct it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you had by the time Hogan and Andre met, bro.
And then we're at WrestleMania 43.
That's it. So, but Scott Hall changed the way he changed the game.
Yeah.
Hogan slamming Andre ain't changed the game.
You don't know why I'm here? Well, that's what he said. He was like, you don't know why I'm here?
You know who I am.
That's what he said.
You don't know why I'm here.
Yeah. You
wanted a war? Now you got it. I was like, yeah. Oh, bro, man, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, it sent ripple effects.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That started the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
That move right there started that shit. Oh my God, bro.
God, dude, I know we've talked about it before, but once WWF bought WCW and the invasion, bro, if they would have had their top players, bro.
Woo!
Man, if they would have had the Goldbergs, the Kevin Nashes, the Scott Hall, like, bro. Shout out Booker T. He did what he could with that. You know what I mean? It wasn't, on Booker T's part, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But, man, you had like Lance Storm, all these, I was like, oh, man. If Goldberg would have been the first WCW person you saw on WWF television, bro, that would have been insane, bro. That would have been insane. He comes out and spears The Rock and Stone Cold or something. Bro.
See, that's one of those things about WWE that always sparks my mind. It's like WWE has these moments in time where it makes you think like, yo, why did they waste it? Why didn't they capitalize on it? That's one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Another big one was like, yo, you had Sting and Undertaker at the same time at one point, and you did not give the fans that dream match. Sting versus The Undertaker. You had to go with Triple H.
If I had one question to ask Vince McMahon, I would ask him that question. Why didn't you do Sting versus Undertaker, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's...
How many matches did Sting have in WWE?
I think it's like a total of 3.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins, where he got hurt. Bro. Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean,
Sting shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I think another one is, no, I think Stone Cold retired then. Because I was gonna say Stone Cold and Goldberg. Everybody kept that was another dream match. They never locked horns.
Yep.
Missing so many great ways to capitalize on stuff, man.
Yeah.
And that was WWE right now, bro. I'll be like, you know what? Drop all the scripts. I don't care. This is what we about to do right now. Give me Cody. Give me Jade. Give me Ricky Stanks. Give me Mariah May. Blake Monroe. Give me Ethan Page. Give me all these AEW former people. We're going to put them in the damn faction. And we're going to have our own inner invasion of AEW inside. And we're going to call it Team Elite or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we want to call it. But we're always going to be looting about how they used to come from AEW and shit. Bro, that shit right there will make them money. And AEW can't do nothing.
Cody says,
do nothing.
Cody would say this was the plan the whole time, you fools. You know what I mean? We slowly infiltrated y'all. And then bang. Oh, bro. I ain't mad at that. But then WWE would never, bro. WWE would never.
Hell no. Could that be acknowledging the other company?
Yeah.
Your biggest storyline is involving the other company.
Yeah.
But
you could do it the other way in AEW. Take Cope, take Tomasa, take Ricochet, you know what I'm saying?
But it wouldn't hit like it was.
It wouldn't
hit because after we saw Tomasa, he really is about that AEW life. You already know Edge and Chris, I consider them more of like AEW people. These personas that they have right now.
Yeah.
You see the difference when they leave WWE and go to AEW. They step their game up in the ring and almost like make them create a new persona that there wasn't in the WWE. But when AEW go to WWE, they're pretty much the same type of fucking persona. Think about it.
Yeah.
American Nightmare same.
Jade's the same.
He's got a different name, but same powerhouse.
Yeah, Jade's the same.
Still the same. Ethan Page the same. Mariah May pretty much kept her same gimmick, the glamorous one. Look at her now.
Exactly the same gimmick, bro.
Ain't that crazy though? How you see that? So that's why I say it would hit better in the E because they're pretty much the same personas that was here that is bounced here, and that would make that storyline. And not only that, it would get them so much attention, bro. Raw and SmackDown be fire every week. PLE would be fire every week. And it can stretch this shit out into War Games, and then keep it up into next year's War Games. You can run with this, if they wanted to.
They won't, because that's too much credit for the other company. But I wouldn't be mad at it, bro.
That should be fun. That should be fun as hell. That should be fun as hell.
Let's talk about some SummerSlam matches that are in the works that the internet is talking about. They say the plan is Io Sky winning the Queen of the Ring tournament and challenging Liv Morgan. How you feel?
Damn, so pretty much Liv Morgan ain't gonna be 2-belt Morgan anymore, huh? Okay.
That's out the window.
Yeah, that's just completely out the window. But this Io versus Morgan. Damn.
Give me Raquel versus Liv instead at SummerSlam. Raquel wins the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yeah.
She challenges Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And there's history of Liv Morgan low-key screwing.
She tossed her out of the Royal Rumble and they just act like nothing happened, bro.
It's all good. Looked up at her and said, it's all good.
She said, yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. Nah, man. But damn. Yeah, that would have been a problem. Like, damn, out of all these people in the ring, you got to eliminate me. You got to eliminate me.
Yeah. And I like Io and I like Liv, so they're going to have a good build-up and everything, but I just think Raquel and Liv is where the money's at.
Yeah, because there's more of a story there. But again, that match with Io and Liv, bro, I don't know about that, man.
It's going to be good, bro. Trust your boy. Trust your boy, bro.
I still ain't seen no good Liv match, bro.
It's coming, bro.
2026.
I've seen great Liv matches. You just what do they call it? What do they call it? A hater. A hater.
Yeah.
Drink some more haterade. Drink some more haterade, brother.
Wrestling. That's what I hate. That's what I hate. Yeah.
Drink some more haterade.
Yeah. Hate them ugly ass moves that ain't executed right.
Now, the other potential big match at SummerSlam that they're talking about is Seth Rollins winning the King of the Ring because, you know, he wins everything. And then he faces Roman. Our tribal chief reigns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there for that, bro. Anytime Roman versus Rollins, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yeah.
Come on. That is one of those attached by the hip type of feuds, type of rivalries, bad blood, as you say. You know, there's only a couple of those in pro wrestling history. Surprisingly, you'll think it'll be a lot more than that. Like to where you think of one, you can't not think of the other type of ordeal. There's only been a couple.
Yeah.
So the one of the couples that I was thinking about the other day, and this is a question since we're gonna lean into this. John Cena. Yeah. He had two biggest rivals that you think of one, you think of the other. Now, my question to you is, which one would you think was the biggest one? Edge or Randy Orton?
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give the edge to Edge. I'm gonna give the edge to Edge.
That's my choice. Yeah. That's my choice too. I think Edge and that rivalry, what they had, it really, you had to be there. Yeah. Like to see. This is around the same time where people were starting to hate on John Cena. Like they was starting to boo John Cena. Like they wanted someone to beat him because he won so much, and the IWC was going crazy. But somebody beat him. The chat room at the time, you know. And then at the damn Elimination Chamber was for the championship. John Cena defeated, and then you see Vince McMahon come out.
Hold on,
your night ain't over. Hold up. Oh, that move. Bro, because I've seen that in Barnacles. Barnacles used to show pro wrestling in the big room with the screen, and we was all in there. And then when that happened, bro, the whole crowd went crazy. They were like, oh, shit. And he came down and cashed in the Money in the Bank and took the championship from John Cena. 1, 2, 3. Bro, spear. Yeah. That's why I feel like I don't remember a legitimate moment like that between Randall's or Cena because I just know they fought a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And bro, Carlito was involved in that Elimination Chamber match, right?
Yes.
And he was on Chris Van Fleet, and he was like, I just thought like the ending, it was like a roll up. And he's like, we just had this Elimination Chamber match, and John Cena's gonna win with a roll up. He's like, that don't make sense, man. He's like, because Carlito, he grew up in the wrestling business, his father, all that stuff. So he's like, that just don't make sense. He said, then I heard Vince McMahon get on the mic, and I was like, oh, now it makes sense, bro. Like, because they didn't tell all the other people in the ring what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So they was just all like, he was like, a roll-up, bro? For real? And then, bam, he saw that, and he's like, oh, that's why they did the roll-up, bro.
Now, he barely escaped the Elimination Chamber to the point where he had to roll someone up to win. And then that's how it just all makes sense. Now you got a motherfucker coming in fresh with the Money in the Bank. He's about to say goodbye championship. Yeah. It all made sense. So yeah.
I do wish they would. Okay, this is what I would do if I was booking. So you either win Royal Rumble to get a shot at the belt at Mania. 100% cool with that. Elimination Chamber should not be for a shot at the belt at Mania. It should be for the belt. Make the Money in the Bank not Money in the Bank anymore, and just make it a contract to then wrestle at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? I want Elimination Chamber to be
for the goal,
for the belt.
Yeah.
And let the champ always be the last one in the ring. That's fair too. I'm the champ. I'm the last one in the ring. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But Elimination Chamber needs to be for the belt.
Yeah.
And not the U.S. belt either.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, here it is, though. And I think this is why they stopped it. Because if you're a champion and you're going into the Elimination Chamber, you gotta either be the first man in, or you gotta be the last man in. If you're the last man in, that goes against you any kind of way, because now you gotta survive 5 other men to retain your championship. You know what I'm
Unless they
saying?
get eliminated before you even get in that joint, you know?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why he got to be the first man in and be in
So
one
he
of the
can
pods.
eliminate people?
No, so he can be in the damn pod.
No, that's what I'm saying. So be the last one to come out of the pod.
No, so what I mean by the first one in, meaning when they come through the entrance, the first 4 competitors are always the ones in the pods.
Yeah.
Then the last 2 is the ones who start the match.
Yeah.
So he's either got to be the last one to come out since he's a champion, or he should be the first one to come out and be one of the pods.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, when does the champion gets in the match? You understand what I'm saying?
He should be the last one released from the pod. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah, he should be,
because
right?
you the champ. You the last one released. They're all beaten up. You're the freshest. That's fair.
Yeah, I thought you meant he should be the last one to come in the ring. I'm like, damn.
No. The last one to enter the match is what I meant.
Yeah, through the pod, right?
Yeah,
because I think John Cena was the last man. He had to survive.
So he started the match.
He started the match.
But then you got your 5 minutes to go 1-on-1. Maybe you can pin him. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Royal Rumble, I'm cool with that being for the belt. But everything else, I think they should just organically build a storyline to the other belt or something. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think it all depends on who's champion. I think that really has a lot of huge factor. Like, who's the champion at the time? I think if you want to get it off of them, then we can do this at this, you know what I mean? Or if you want to build a story to make this, the ones who's champion, give them a competitor a threat, then we can do it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's only so many ways you can do it. But I do miss the Elimination Chamber being fought for the title. Like that
it was good.
Like
It was good.
Anything could happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, bro. We remember Mystico.
Oh yeah.
Being all elite and winning the trios championships.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They shortly lost him after that. Where he been, bro?
So that's my whole.
Huh? I know, but you just signed and you're all elite, bro. Where you at, bro? I haven't seen this man on AEW TV at all, bro.
He's in AEW Mexico. That's where he's at right now.
That's cool. He was already there, and then he was all elite, and they did this whole big thing.
Yeah.
And then I haven't seen him in months, bro. What's going on, Mystico?
Tony Khan does that a lot. He just hire wrestlers like Waldo, bro. Like, I don't know where he been at, man. Where you at? And they just bring him back out like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying?
It's like when he gets asked about Britt Baker, he's like, yeah, she's still all elite. It's like, then where is she, bro?
We haven't seen her in a year. Like, where's she been, man? Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know where Mystico at, but I'll tell you what, Mystico, he good, but he ain't the best luchador in the game, bro. There's only 2 luchadors best right now. There's only 2 of them. Clone. Yep.
Bandito.
That's it.
And hologram when he comes back.
And hologram, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it right there. Like, look, you better not say no damn Dragon Lee.
How about give me Los Garzas. They can go in that ring. They ain't better. They ain't better, but they can go in that ring.
They can go.
Yeah. We talking luchadors, bro. Did you see any of the highlights from Mass vs. Mass match, bro?
I ain't even seen nothing. I need to watch it, so don't tell me
nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to watch it.
Bro.
I want to watch it.
On Raw, they show the Mass vs. match in its entirety after Raw ends, bro.
Are you serious?
When I started Raw, I was like, this bitch is 3.5 hours? I was like, what the hell? And then once they start the show, they keep saying how they're going to show the Mass vs. Mass after. I haven't watched the whole match. I've seen a lot of the highlights, bro. I mean, it looks fire, bro.
We got the tops about it. When we see it.
Yeah. We'll talk about it next week, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. Okay, bet.
The producer of the match,
who?
Pete Dunne, who was also in the match as Rio Americano, bro.
Oh yeah, I got to watch that.
Yeah, bro. And everyone's saying it's an all-time match.
Because you hit me with the damn tease yesterday about Raw. You gotta watch Raw. So
you
haven't said nothing. You've been good at keeping them lips sealed, but I haven't seen anything either. Because I posted a clip today, but like I said, I know how to go right to our page. I don't gotta see nothing. Nobody talking about.
Yeah, I do this with the phone sometimes. I'll be like, I know the thing's down here, so I'll be like, so I'll like block my phone. I'm like,
hell yeah.
All right, bro, since I have my phone out. So CM Punk, I guess, since we haven't seen him in a long time, he been in that gym, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and have you seen the pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Dude looking jacked, bro. Dude looking jacked. So Nick Namath's little brother decides to hop on Twitter and he drops this dime on us, bro. I love that straight edge guys are like, nothing is ever going in my body ever, except PEDs, which I will be putting in my body actually very often now because I do steroids. Of course, that does not break my sacred vow. I'm more disciplined than you. He thinks CM Punk on them PEDs, bro. He calling that boy out. Straight edge, bro. Come on, man.
He said that man's on that HGH. You understand? Yo. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. WrestleMania was when? When was WrestleMania? April.
May, June? Bro, that's plenty of time to get jacked, bro.
Like that?
Yeah, bro. I mean, let's not, okay. It would be different from a person who never goes to the gym ever.
Yeah.
Than to get jacked like that in 2 months.
Yeah.
But someone who regularly works out and then you just tighten your diet up, bro, that can happen in 2 months, bro. You got to think boxers, UFC fighters, what are their camps? 8 weeks, bro. That's 8 weeks. And some of them UFC fighters like a Patty Pimblett, I know you don't know UFC, but he gains so much weight after his fights. He crushes pizza. He looks like a completely different person like a month after his fight. But then when you sign that fight and you get into your training camp, you work out, bro. It's easier to get. I don't think CM Punk would do PEDs, bro.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I don't think he's doing anything. But I'm telling you, he's drinking something. He's drinking something.
He's drinking cucumber juice, bro.
What that shit is? Protein powders or something. Like
you allowed to do some protein powders. That's not straight edge,
but I'm
bro.
Saying, like he
ain't a vegan, bro.
That's extra weight. He gained mad weight too. He ain't just like the regular CM Punk size and just cut. He's buff.
Yeah, he's bulking.
So he's bulking. There it is, right there.
He's eating some protein, bro.
Bro, he drinking protein and eating protein.
Yeah.
What if that's not even CM Punk? What if that's like somebody else?
Nah, you see the Pepsi, bro. You see the Pepsi.
Like AI, and he comes back. He's like, he's the
there's
same
only
old
one.
dude.
There's only one person in the world with a Pepsi tattoo. It's Phil, bro.
Hey, did you see the response of the trainer?
Nah.
So
CM Punk's trainer clap back.
He not to your boy Namath.
Yeah.
He responded to a person somebody online that took the video.
Yeah.
And he responded to them and said, you know, we do it straight. This is this and that. You know, you need to. You didn't even ask for the consent to even take this video of him. Respect your privacy.
You in a public place, bro. Suck a dick,
bro. Like I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like
you in a public place, you're allowed to record, bro. Sorry.
I ain't like. See, and then when he
you don't have privacy in public. You don't have privacy in public. Just to let everyone know.
Yeah, privacy at your home, not in public.
Yeah.
Right? So, listen, that's what made me be like, man, why did he say that like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like it was a secret. Like, we don't want to put this out there yet, or you know, this is supposed to be like. Why did he say that? Because again, like you said, it's a public place. You in the public gym. and you got your shirt off, damn near off, and then you know who you are, and you don't think motherfuckers don't pick up on that shit?
Wear a hoodie if you want to keep it a secret.
Wear a COVID mask.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know if anyone's been to the gym recently, but everyone records themselves working out now like it's something everyone wants to watch you do. But, you know, I'm like, bro, there's so many people record all the time. I walk by them with my 404 Heelz shirt and I go like this.
Free advertising. What is that?
Yeah. I ain't ever seen anyone post a video, but, you know, maybe one day they'll be like, I saw you in a gym video doing the shirt. I'll be like, hell yeah, that's me every time, bro. I walk by them and I'm like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about the gym, bro? When me and the wife used to go all the time, now she be going to like Orange Theory and stuff like that. But when we went to the gym together, I wear my 404 Heelz shirt all the time. It says AEW WWE podcast on the back, bro. Every time. Bought my wife a hoodie that says the same thing. Not one person in the gym has ever came up to me and asked me about my shirt. My wife has been asked 15, 20 fucking times about her 404 Heelz podcast. Oh, you got a podcast? She's like, no, that's my husband's right over there. And they don't care no more. I'm like, man, y'all don't even care. Like, ain't no one.
You already know what that's about, man. That's a conversation starter.
Nah, one person has been like, oh, you gotta, nope. My wife wears it. I'm like, hey, tell them to subscribe though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You already know what that's about.
Crazy, bro. Hey, King of the Ring tournament starting. Bully Ray, he said he said it would be interesting if Jey Uso wins the King of the Ring and faces Cody Rhodes. 2 belts in the bloodline, the 2 biggest belts. I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm not mad at that.
I'm racking my brain. I'm trying to see where.
I'm just saying. Then we get Bloodline on both shows.
But do you see Jey as the WWE champ?
I do if he's in the Bloodline, baby.
I don't. It's still hard for me to see him as WWE champion.
He's definitely cooled off. He's cooled off.
The same group with Roman Reigns. Like, do you know how weird that would be?
It'd be weird. That's why I want to see it, bro. I like weird. I like the weirdness, the awkwardness.
Jey Uso with the damn WWE championship right next to Roman Reigns, bro. All that's going to do is start some shit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Let's go, baby.
Shit. But we already seen this, though. We already seen the breakup. Now we want to see. It's an evolution of what happens when Roman doesn't abuse his power and he started acting like a leader in the tribal chief for real. How the Samoans treat their family for real is try to really help and really push forward instead of trying to dominate, right?
Yeah.
So this is what this bloodline's about. Now you're about to see, and they're going to be even more powerful. You know why? Because they're not going to crumble from within.
Yeah.
Think about it. The bloodline only came to a halt because they crumbled from within. That's how strong they were. Like, no opposing foes from the outside could bring down the bloodline except for themselves. And that's how it ended.
And I would hate for them to do that story again to where like Jey and Jimmy turn on Roman. I don't want to see that, bro.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
That's why I say Jey getting the WWE championship will only mean one or two things. It's going to just mean that Roman and him is going to have a problem because Roman going to want that belt, like he said. Yeah. So don't do that. Don't put him in that position. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think what you really need to do is utilize the Usos and build up your whole damn tag division on both shows. Build it up with the Usos and make the Usos win both the championships.
Yeah.
Okay? And then have them combine them into one. Make a new set of belts and make them things glistening. You know what I'm saying? And make it a big thing of them being WWE tag team, unified tag team champions. This undisputed tag team champion.
Yeah.
Man, that's all you got to do. How about have the team step up?
How about some females in the bloodline?
There you go. Add some more females in the bloodline, like you did before. Now you're starting to penetrate the women's division with the bloodline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nia Jax, Naomi.
Yeah. You got Sister Trend, as they call her, Sister Trend.
Yeah.
She come back. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can, bro. I'm telling you, you can do something with this. But again, I don't know who's writing this, but they need to keep this mystery of what's going to happen next alive. See, this is what makes the bloodline storyline so good, because we didn't really know what was going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? And this is the way I feel like what's going on right now with book 2. You know what I mean? With book 2, it's so like, it's not predictable in a way. It's like, ooh, snap. Because it always gives you some twists and turns about different things. You think it's going to go this way, they kind of pivot and go this way. So that's what I like about it, man. We're gonna keep it going, though, man.
Yeah.
Bloodline storyline is the best damn thing in the game. Like,
best in the game.
Like,
best in the
from
game.
the last like 6 years. That's the longest running type of storyline that there is.
They've outlived NWO already.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Give me more bloodline, y'all.
You know what the second longest storyline in the industry is?
It's not that. I don't know. Who is it?
The Death Riders.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
The Death Riders is the second longest storyline that's been running within the last so many years. Like I said, not until like Bloodline. Bloodline's number 1. Death Riders is number 2. I think Death Riders is damn near going on 3.
They formed literally when I started watching AEW, bro. That's when they turned on Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan's retirement was the spark of the Death Riders.
But if you really want to think about it, taking account to the Blackpool Combat Club, that's the origins of the Death Riders. So that shit kind of matriculates more than. So it's about 3 years. It's almost Death Riders.
Yeah. They growing, bro.
I like it, bro.
Double J.
Jeff
J. After watching this Mass vs. Match, which this subject, he says Chad Gable needs to leave WWE. Either Japan, AEW, something. Because he doesn't feel like the company is going to push Chad Gable ever. I was like, it might not. I mean, it's not Chad Gable's choice to leave WWE if he's under contract. You know what I mean? Like, can't do nothing about that. But, I mean,
I don't think he meant like literally like right now. I think that he's saying like when the next contract is up, you might want to think about hopping ship.
AEW want to see Chad Gable?
Bro, listen. Chad Gable in AEW, bro.
It'd be like Kurt Angle.
Remember what
TNA.
I said? Remember what I said before? Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that, but probably in a better, on a different level though. Because remember I said before, earlier I said that anybody who comes from the E and goes to the AEW comes in with a new persona.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. The only one who I think that didn't change their persona was Adam Cole. He pretty much was the same type of persona from NXT to AEW. But even Bryan Danielson, when he came from WWE to AEW, a whole different persona. He was more of a killer. Yeah. So, hey.
And Adam Cole, I haven't heard no updates on what his injury was. Nothing, bro.
That's why he was crying.
I've not heard anything.
That's why he was crying.
Yeah.
He already knew, like, it's probably the last time I'd be able to be out.
Nothing, bro. Yeah.
Man.
Crazy. We haven't heard no updates. Nothing, bro.
Even when he is on the TV and he's like announcing something, or it's not about him. It's not about his update on, I hope to get back soon or anything. It's just like, that's messed up, man. Toe up from the flow up. That's messed up, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Let me bring up one of these talking points, my guy.
Let's get it.
So you kind of brought it up. I think it was on our AEW review. Y'all go check that out. But I feel like we're in a transition period in both companies, more so with WWE than AEW. But we in this, like, these old guys are getting right there, and these new guys are coming up. You know what I mean? The Obas, the Tricks,
Mm-hmm.
the Carmelos, all this stuff. And in AEW, I would say like Samoa Joe, doesn't have a lot of time left. You know what I mean? But like generally AEW, I mean, John Moxley, this man might wrestle till he's 75. I don't know, man. This man's insane. But in WWE specifically, do you feel good about the new batch coming up? Or are you worried about the new batch coming up?
Oh, yeah, okay. So you're talking about the young gunners, bro.
The Sol Rucas, the Kendall Grays in NXT, which is
listen,
phenomenal.
Now that you finish your statement, now I got to retort like AEW is just doing the same thing. This youth movement of them producing, not necessarily because they're young, but making new stars, bringing new people into the spotlight, right?
Yeah.
AEW is the best at doing that.
And yeah, they're doing it right now when they don't have to, because all their stars are real. I mean, Kenny's getting there. I guess Okada, but like your Swerves, your Will Ospreays, your Kyle Fletchers, who are already established stars, ain't even that old, and yet you're still building the Kevin Knights, the Speedballs, the Megan Bet, like all these. You know what I mean? It's weird.
That's because you want to give your big stars that's already big rest. You don't want to keep overworking them and have them being injured, being out. So what better way to do that is using that time when they're not on the show, focus on the up and coming ones. Bro, that is so fucking smart. The E don't really do that.
Yeah.
They just bring up people and then it like put them here and there and sprinkle them there, but it ain't like a full focus on multitude of them at one time.
Like what AEW is doing right now is they're building young stars while their stars are still young.
Yes.
WWE is like, oh man, they're all getting old. I guess we need to start pushing new stars instead of already having kind of upper mid-card people established.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, AEW's outworking WWE in that aspect for sure.
It's between both promotions. It's in great hands. Great hands. You already got a megastar with Obafemi.
Yeah.
If you keep pushing them and doing the same thing, you got megastar with Obafemi. You got the superstar with Trick Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still got Roxy. You still got Sol Ruca. Bro, you got a multitude of this people who can take the mantle once the old guard drops it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing to have. Now, the only problem is whenever those old guards fall off, will the E continue to invest in these people and to bring up more and then invest in them? Or they going to stick with this crop and then, you know what I mean? Because they do that. They stick with like a class.
Yeah.
They don't push that class to the moon, but then the classmen after that class, they kind of just feed them to that class ahead of them to make these bigger stars where you can use both to help each other become big stars.
Yeah. Like AEW is killing WWE in this aspect of building the future of the company earlier instead of waiting to where the crowd's kind of going stale with like, like people are saying online, Cody Rhodes, we're saying it's like, oh, you could have been building so many other people up until then, but you're still riding on this Cody train.
I mean, of course. And then let's say don't even have to be young, up and coming. It could just bring people into the spotlight that's not there to make you care about them. Like Bruce is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Like he's a perfect example of, think about it. Bruce has never been in no big feud. It is nothing.
He just comes out and has matches. With
enhancement talents and just beats the crap out of them. And then all of a sudden, you're like, this dude is crazy. And then now he got a title match with MJF. And I know it's going to be a hard-hitting match because Bruce involved.
Yeah.
That's all he do is strike. He's just a striker. He's a striker.
Yeah.
He's going to hit you with the horn. He gonna keep striking. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's going to know. Like this. With the one horn. That's what he's going to do. So I'm saying, like, that's what he's going to hit. And that, but yet, Tony Khan put him in a position to where we care about this match. MJF, Roosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cared about the damn Brody King. We cared about the Darby run. We care about this. Kevin Knight is probably in one of the biggest storyline, probably the second biggest storyline in the company is the Kevin Knight shit right now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Will Ospreay, Death Rider, that's the number one.
Yeah. And whatever Kevin Knight's doing, yeah. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Takeshita versus Fletcher, but they're both young guns, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
this is the analogy.
You know what? Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. They
just started that one.
Yeah. I'll give this analogy. You got a lemon. There's only so much juice in that lemon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to squeeze it. So when Tony Khan over here is squeezing a lemon, he gets about 75% juice left or 25% juice left. He's like, hey, hand me another lemon, another superstar. So let me start squeezing that while I'm squeezing this out. AEW is like, Cody Rhodes, I'm squeezing all this juice out of you until I even think about grabbing another lemon, bro. I'm just going to keep squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. I'm going to put you in a juice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just keep squeezing, bro. And it's like, grab another lemon real quick and give a little squeeze to that, bro.
You know? Squeeze Raheem Rhodes into a damn California raisin. Shit.
I'm like, squeeze that motherfucker. Squeeze some other lemons. You know what I mean? And I do feel like they are squeezing another lemon with like a Soruka. You know, they are giving her that.
That's the thing that messed me up with the E.
With the Oba.
It seems like it. Right now, we're like, oh yeah, look what they doing. And then watch another couple months, she's gonna be taking L's left and right.
Yeah.
Watch. It happens.
Bro, and my thing with this King of the Ring tournament is if Seth's the projected winner to face Roman at SummerSlam, that means Oba's losing to Seth Rollins in the finals.
No.
Can Oba lose more and still be relevant?
Because the finals is going to be Oba versus Seth, but Oba loses because of Brock Lesnar. That sets up for SummerSlam. Come on with it.
That makes sense. That makes sense, my friend. Yeah. That makes sense. Hey, I ain't mad at that, bro. I ain't mad at that.
So.
All right, bro. AAA. They just had mass versus match. We're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it next week. But they're doing, what is it? They're like WrestleMania in AAA. And they're doing it 2 nights. I think it's a Friday, Sunday, or something like that. The first night is going to be in Las Vegas. Second night's going to be in Mexico. And I think this is WWE testing to see how an American audience would buy tickets to a AAA show so they can do more and more and more shows in the United States. And I'm like, man, you all have gold right now. Just leave that shit in Mexico where the fans like it. You're literally taking one night of their biggest show of the year and taking it away from them. That's what WWE be doing right now. They're like, oh, y'all really like this? Taking it away, guys.
Let's see if somebody over here like it too.
Yeah, let's see if someone here likes it. We know you love it, but we gonna take it over here. And I'm like, let it be, man. Let it be. That's some WWE shit, bro.
Well, I mean, that's some TKO shit to me because I feel like this is
there
another
you go.
way.
That's fair. That's fair. Not WWE shit. TKO
shit. And they want to find another way to make money. We can make more money over here. See, man. I don't understand. And they act like the AAA joint has been popping ever since they started this, since they bought AAA about a year ago. No, it hasn't. It just started getting good the last couple of months. Like, it started getting good. Maybe because, Mark Calloway is the writer over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But hey.
Yeah.
It's working. Why would you want to take it away? See, TKO are being greedy, bro. They being greedy.
Do you know who the AAA tag team champs are right now?
Lost Garza, right?
No, they lost it. But do you know who just won it at that night?
Nah.
Nah, you don't know?
Hell no.
The War Raiders.
Oh, so they over there doing some stuff. Okay.
Why would you have them win the AAA Tag Team Champs, bro? Let me double check this. I could have got spam, bro. Let me check this real quick.
Because they on contract.
I know, but why you taking away from the Mexican crowd with the War Raiders? Let me double check this, bro. Yep, they're the AAA Tag Team Champs, bro.
Okay, so they on them contracts.
The War Raiders, the least Mexican motherfuckers I've ever seen.
Wait a minute, Ibar, he can do some luchador stuff now.
Not that good. He can do it.
He can do a moonsault and stuff, so he can do enough. You know what I'm saying? Man, that side. But I mean, look, I'm telling you, we're gonna see a lot more of this stuff. As long as TKO's in, we're gonna see a lot more of it. And we're probably gonna see, to be honest with you, to go back to our last conversation, now that I'm thinking about it. I think we talked about this before, but I really feel like they might ramp up who they're gonna bring up from NXT into them ranks a lot faster than they have been. I promise you that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because as soon as they feel like someone is getting a lot of pull down there, we're gonna transfer it over here and push them to the moon of the main roster. Because why? Because TKO's some cheap bastards. They're gonna say they still on that NXT contract.
They on that rookie contract, like in the NFL,
and we're gonna get the most out of them on that rookie contract before they hit their next contract. And if they don't comply, then we say goodbye. And we don't got a lot. And that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. And they're gonna see a whole turnover of just young talent going through the ranks. But no one really can transcend them. Now the talent that does hit that plateau, okay, they're gonna resign them. Yeah. And even then, it's gonna be good. It even benefits them because they've been off their rookie contract, like someone like Obafemi, right? Watch this. Yeah. That next contract, he's gonna happily sign that shit because it's gonna be bigger and better than his rookie contract. But he's actually outperforming his NXT. What they call it? Developmental contract.
I wonder how that works when you get called up to the main roster.
No, it don't work.
Do I get some more money?
No, you don't.
No.
Damn. No, you don't. You'll get called up from NXT. You still on that WWE contract, which is an NXT contract. Don't matter if you're on Raw, SmackDown, or PLEs or anything in between. That's what you're gonna get. And I'm telling you, they're gonna use that method to bring these cats up the ranks with that low ass contract, and then they're gonna try to get everything out.
They squeezing that juice out of that lemon, big dog.
Return on the investment. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Bro, my last word on the street before we get some more talking points and questions. Finn Balor is going to SmackDown. How do you book him, bro? How do you book him?
Finn Balor to SmackDown. Let's see here.
Are they going to feed him to Cody Rhodes?
No. You make him someone like him come with an impact. You put him against Tricky.
Yeah,
it helps Tricky. And it's gonna make Finn Balor an immediate threat on SmackDown. You put him against Tricky. You know what I'm saying? That should be his next thing. Or you can put him against Sami Zayn, knock him out the frame. You understand? And he be the one that makes Sami Zayn break.
Bro.
Knock him out the frame.
Bro, we asked for a Sami Zayn character switch for so long. And then we finally got one where we're still like, still ain't working, bro.
Because he's still trying to be the same old way, but just a little bit mischievous.
A little different.
He's mischievous and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's a perfect word for his character. He's mischievous, Sami Zayn. So, nah, man. But I will put him against Trick Williams right out the gate.
Yeah.
Right out the gate. But then you can get some, imagine that match, though. You can get some damn Melo versus
Finn
Balor.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff right there.
And Finn Balor's music, his old music, now his new music is so good, bro. It's so good, bro. It's so good. Bro, is Sami Zayn gonna win? No. Is Sami Zayn ever gonna win one of those belts, bro?
I see it happening.
In Saudi Arabia?
Probably.
You think it happens? So it won't be Roman Reigns. I feel like is going to be champion going in to WrestleMania. Hopefully against The Rock, maybe against Cody. We don't know. One of those two. I think that's Rock or Cody. That's who's gonna Roman's wrestling in Saudi Arabia. Does Sammy get the other belt? Because that means Cody's going to have to lose the belt to go against Roman Reigns.
No.
Or Roman Reigns loses the belt. I don't know. Maybe Roman Reigns
lose that title.
And then win Royal Rumble again? And then win Royal Rumble again?
No. He ain't got to. I promise you, he's going to pull the trump card and he's going to just challenge whoever got the WWE Championship. You know what I'm saying? See, Roman, he's at that level where he can do that. He's on that John Cena level when John Cena said, you know what? I'm in the Elimination Chamber. Can't nobody say nothing about it, and I'm already declared for it. What? Yeah, he ain't about the qualifying match, Cena. You know how this shit works. I'm already in the chamber. Y'all better not say nothing. I'm in the chamber.
He said, I'm pulling my card. Finally, for once in my career. Yeah.
Roman can do the same thing. I'm challenging you for the WWE. What? I ain't got to accept challenge. You better accept challenge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like... So it's that he can do that. And I think Roman's going to lose the World Heavyweight Championship a lot sooner than people think, only to get back to being the WWE champion. Because you can't have him do both. We ain't going to do that. We ain't playing that game again. We ain't playing the two titles and stuff again. We already seen that.
What if we have two titles? He defends at night 1 and night 2.
What?
Why not, bro? Roman has both belts. He defends night 1 and night 2. I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it.
He don't lose night 2. That's a promise.
I do think he would lose night 2 for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Not my tribal chief.
Let him lose that title. You know what I'm saying? He don't look too good with it. No way, man. He looks better with the other one.
Stop.
Come on.
I mean, he does look better with the other one, but
he made the other one.
What belt is more important right now, though?
You already know which one is more important.
Roman.
You already know which belt is more important.
We ain't the twos, baby. We the ones.
But you already know which belt is more important, though. It ain't because
it's the one who has it.
Title belt. It's not the world title belt.
No.
It's always the WWE Championship is more important.
No, it's not, bro. It's the one that Roman has.
Roman is just a bigger star. And so, it's not the belt. It's Roman. It ain't the belt. But everybody knows the WWE Championship, that's the number 1 title.
Bro, I'd fuck around and give Roman the Intercontinental Championship, and that'd be the most important belt in WWE, bro.
I don't know about all that, bro.
Just to fuck around, bro. Just to fuck around. I'd be like, here you go, bro. Make this the most important belt again. He'd be like, got it.
Penta and all them in the mid cards.
Damian Priest. Damn, bro. All right. Yeah. I got a talking point for you, brother. Who is in both companies, all companies, the history of pro wrestling, the biggest over female in history? I think it comes down to 2 people, maybe 3.
In history.
And they're all still currently wrestling, in my opinion. Top 3.
There's only one. I can't think of the other one, but there's only one. It's only Rhea.
That's Rhea. I would say yes. I think Rhea is my number 1, the most over female wrestler of all time. But I would give Mercedes Moné and Charlotte Flair. There's an argument to be made. But it's Rhea, right?
But Rhea? You said the greatest old woman of all. Yeah, it's gonna be Rhea.
It is Rhea, right?
Like you had to watch wrestling to know Sasha Banks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
have to watch wrestling to know who Rhea Ripley is.
Yeah.
So that right there already sets her apart from the rest of the ladies.
Yeah.
If you can, people still know you from doing something else and not because of wrestling, what you're really known for, then yeah, you really crossed over. You really crossed over. And I don't think no one is the biggest crossover, like just from a wrestling standpoint. And then she's still known by young girls, and it's like, oh, I know her from Instagram. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't know she had an Instagram presence like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say it's Rhea. That's the greatest.
Rhea.
But there's been multiple transcending women. I'll say Trish Stratus, China. You know what I'm saying? Mercedes Moné. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, like that whole class, Bailey. That whole class really changed the game. You know what I'm saying? And then now here's another question for you. Who's the next big thing? Who's the next big thing in the women's division in WWE?
Sol Ruka.
I don't see it yet.
Kiana James. Wrestling fans like Kiana James.
Not how she's booked. I'm talking about crossover, big time. That's what I'm talking about. Not amongst us.
I think it's Sol Ruka. I
don't see it. I'll let you know when I see it. I don't see it from here yet. If it happens, I'll let you know. But I don't see. I'm trying to go through the women. There is none in WWE like that can probably be the transcend of their class.
Yeah.
Can't think of any.
Yeah.
Maybe they ain't blossomed to them yet. You know, that's this stuff takes time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley just ain't bust on the scene like the way she was. You know what I'm saying? It took her. She went through this whole evolution. You know, so maybe that person ain't there yet. But man, I like to see. I'm curious to see.
Yeah,
because women's careers don't really last that long. If you notice in professional wrestling.
Well, I mean, the Four Horsemen, all them still wrestling.
But they be taking time off like a mug. I mean, you're gonna be on TV for like years and stuff, bro. Come on, so I think all that stuff adds up, you know.
Yeah.
And you don't wrestle that frequently, you know. So yeah,
all
definitely
right,
Rhea though. Rhea.
What's your talking point, bro? Hit me with it. You was teasing it, bro. Let's go.
I already said it earlier about the Randys, the Ortons, and the Cenas. Like,
that was it. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, bro.
That was it. But I got some ooze. I got some, man. Trust me. I got a whole boatload of them things, man. You got another one?
No, that's it. We got 3 questions. I got 3 questions.
All right, hold on. Let me hit you with one of these right here. All right. So, out of the current product today, and the moments that come about, right? Do you think today's product will still have the residual effects like 10, 15 years down the line? Like that was moments like how like the old school shit does to this day. Do you think that this product today, and I'm just saying from both companies, is something that is going to stick, or do you think it's going to be bigger and last longer than the old school joints?
That's tough because I don't see WWE go nowhere. I don't see AEW go nowhere. But we are living through right now like a Monday Night Wars situation with WWE and AEW. We're living through that right now. Will AEW ever eclipse WWE in views and all that? It's possible. It's very possible. Very possible.
Well, what I'm saying, like, not that. I'm talking about, like, moments. And, like, out of the two companies, will the current product produce moments that would transcend 15, 10 years down the line, like in history? And if us to go back and think, like, that's a big one, like the old school ones to this day still does? Or do you think they're going to do it, but do it better? it's gonna be more memorable down the line. Like just moments that's created in our industry from these two big two. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, everyone's always going to talk about John Cena turning heel finally and be like, but they're going to talk about it negatively, how it didn't work. You know what I mean? We'll be like, that shit didn't work, but we're always going to talk about it.
They're gonna remember the moment,
like, yeah. So
but not the run.
that'll be talked about for a long time, I feel like.
Give me another
Cody,
one.
Cody finishing the story.
See, I feel like that's like,
nah,
I think that's something that people gonna be like, yeah, they forgot about that.
Nah. I think one of the moments that'll live with me forever was the build up to WrestleMania 40 and The Rock just beating the dog piss out of Cody Rhodes in the back, in the rain, in front of the van or in front of the bus. And then especially the moment where like you could like, it was kayfabe obviously, but the producer's like, we're off. And Rock's like, fuck that. I say when we're off. Like that was one of the best moments I think I've ever seen, bro. That's one of my top moments of wrestling history.
Okay, so one of my favorite moments in wrestling history happened within that same storyline, but much after. And I'm gonna ask you a question: which one you thought was bigger? Sami Zayn's chair shot to Roman, or Jimmy Uso's super kick to Roman? And which one you think is more memorable?
Jimmy Uso's super kick, bro.
Hell motherfucking yeah. Better have said that shit, bro.
And I'm out too. Wow.
Oh no, not that.
That was that. That's
Jay. That was Jay's super kick to
Oh,
Roman.
you're saying Jimmy's?
I said Jimmy's was way more impactful than fucking
Jay's was more impactful, bro.
Or the chair shot behind Roman Reigns from Sami Zayn.
Well, I'm gonna change the question because Jay's super kick was way more impactful
than Jimmy's first super kick.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know about that, Oos.
Yes,
I don't know about that.
Yes.
I don't know about that. Nah. I think Jimmy's super kick, because it was the first time we seen one of the Usos put hands on Roman.
Yeah.
That was the first time we seen the real crack of the bloodline. Sami doing it didn't make no difference because it's gonna kick his ass out. You know what I'm saying? That was like cool. It was like, we just kick his ass out. You know what I'm saying? You brought yourself in, we kick you out. But when Jimmy said it, and when Jimmy did it, and I was like, oh, that's when it really picked up, bro. The thing is with Jay is it don't hit the same because he wasn't the first Uso to touch Roman, to attack Roman.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't mean as much as Jimmy's. Jimmy's, he was the first one who shot off on Roman. He said, you were so, you know what? I got you. You want to do it? I got you. Bye-yow. Did it again. Because he kicked him twice. Remember that now.
Yeah.
He super kicked him twice. The second one, Jay was like, what's wrong with you? What do you need him? He said, we should have been done this a long time ago. You don't want to do it? Don't worry about it. I got you. Bye-yow again, bro. Nah. Jay, nah.
But you know what's crazy, though, is we've had Roman versus Jay 2 times now.
Mm-hmm.
Never had Roman versus Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
So what was more impactful? The two, I mean, you had Roman beating him into the bloodline in what? It was a Hell in a Cell match, I believe.
Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah.
That's what I meant, Jay.
Yeah.
And then you had Jay and Roman again at SummerSlam. So we've never had Jimmy versus Roman, bro. I mean, So what was more? I think it was Jay, bro. I give it to Jay. Sami, we all knew that Sami shit was coming for sure, bro. Yeah.
But the question was, I ain't say what happened after them, who had the biggest transcending after their moment. That's a different question. I said, which one was the bigger moment? Just in the biggest thing. It's Jimmy, bro. He's the first Uso to touch Roman.
No,
He's the first
Jay,
one.
bro.
He was the first one. Bro, when he super kicked him, the whole crowd went crazy. And I already knew that Jay wasn't going to turn his back on his brother, bro. So that's why when he did it, I was like, I already knew it.
Yeah. And then what sucked is when Jay and Jimmy turned on Roman, Jimmy came back to Roman.
Bro,
that was crazy.
No, bro, we're going to talk about that. We take that part out the book, and we burnt that a long time ago, bro. That didn't make no damn sense.
He cost his brother at SummerSlam, bro. He cost his bro at SummerSlam, bro.
Pulled him out from the bloodline.
I did it for you, bro. I did it for you, bro. I don't want you to turn into the tribal chief.
No, I don't know, bro. Like, nah. That's why that is when it started going off the rails. I said, Lord, here we go. Typical WWE fashion, just fucking up something that's good because they overly thinking stuff. Overly thinking it, man. Overly booking it. Stop it. You know, and then another great moment that no one talked about is when the Usos was over there trying to prod Solo from Roman.
Yeah.
And then Roman, and then Solo, this is one of the first time you ever heard Solo talk. When he picked that mic up, he said, "You are my tribal chief." And then he like slowly walked over there to us. He said, "But these are my brothers."
Yeah.
The crowd went bananas. They was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, you just see Roman just do like this. Samoan Spike. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That's when that shit was peak Bloodline. These moments we're talking about peak Bloodline. You know, it was a different feel of storyline than any other storyline because it had the family feel to it. It just it felt something you can feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
hey, Bloodline's back, baby. We all good.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I gotta watch Raw.
It's amazing, bro. All right, bro. Ready for these questions?
Let's get it.
All right, bro. What does the vision look like if no one gets injured, bro?
It wouldn't have Logan Paul.
You don't think so?
It would, no.
I don't think so either. And then did you see after Clash in Italy, they had Braun Breaker at a hotel getting video cameras footage, and he's over there limping around, bro. But I'm like, is that kayfabe? Because the word on the street and all this stuff is if you join the vision, you're going to get hurt again. And that's been the talk. So maybe they're just putting that into some fake kayfabe or whatever. But, bro, what is going on, bro?
What was
in Italy?
What was Braun Breaker's last match? Wasn't it against Seth Rollins on Raw?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, right? That's his last match, right?
And then they fought at Backlash. And then they fought on Raw, which
after Backlash, right?
Yeah. So yes. Backlash was Seth versus Braun, and then the Raw from Monday, it's Seth versus Braun.
So yeah, I don't. Yeah, so in that match, I see him hurt his knee.
Yeah,
when he was doing that when he jumps off the apron and you're on the table, when he clothesline you on the table. That movie does. It was right there when it happened.
You never know these injuries, bro. You never know if they're real or fake anymore, bro. They're like, go back to your hotel, limp it around, sell some. You never know, bro. You don't know
you see Braun breaking the damn club over there in Italy, spinning on his lips and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know if retirements are real anymore, injuries are real anymore. You don't know nothing in WWE, bro. They just gonna keep us guessing, bro.
And it's not because they want to be creative. They doing it because they ain't got no choice because they showing all their secrets.
Yeah,
they just gotta find new ways to fool us, and that's. If they wouldn't have to do that, if they just not tell everybody what's going on behind the scenes, bro. Like, just chill.
If Seth doesn't get hurt, CM Punk wins the belt when Seth gets hurt. For real, Seth really got hurt. So he had to get rid of the belt. That's when Braun and Bronson turned on him, when Seth got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Not the fake injury, but for real. So if Seth doesn't get hurt, and then Bronson Reed doesn't get hurt, and then Braun gets hurt, and then now Logan Paul's hurt, Like, where would the Vision be? Would they still be together with Bronson, Braun, and Seth Rollins if Seth Rollins doesn't get injured?
After right now, no.
Yeah, but we're dealing with the aftermath of all them getting hurt.
No, I mean, no, I'm talking about like after right now, this moment in time, after WrestleMania, then no, because I think that storyline was always building up to Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. And I think it was supposed to be Seth Rollins being the heel, with Braun Breaker being the face.
Yeah. And
if
Seth Rollins has that belt and he goes against Braun Breaker, Roman doesn't win that belt. Like, there's so many butterfly effect, as you will, of Seth Rollins getting hurt.
Yeah, I think we probably would have saw Roman and Cody number 3 for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Roman wins the Rumble. Boom. I'm trying to see you, Cody. I'm coming back for my title.
Yeah.
All right,
and CM Punk would have never been the champ. If Seth Rollins doesn't get hurt, does CM Punk, has he been a champ? Because the only reason, he won the champ from Gunther, then got cashed in by Seth Rollins. But
and then
if Seth Rollins doesn't get hurt,
he would have won the championship back from Seth Rollins for CM Punk to go into WrestleMania, because Rollins and Braun Breaker would have started their program because Seth Rollins lost the title to CM Punk. That means Braun Breaker losing respect for Rollins. And Rollins, by this time, this Vision, he done got the big head and he's talking shit. He's talking down on his squadman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to kick off right there.
Bro, if Seth Rollins doesn't get hurt as a member of the Vision, we don't know what would happen, bro. Randy Orton doesn't get a title shot at WrestleMania. Roman takes that spot.
What a waste that was. What a waste that was. That was a waste.
Seth Rollins was the trickle effect going into WrestleMania, bro. If he doesn't get hurt, it would have been Roman winning the Rumble, going against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
Damn, that's messed up. Here it is.
And CM Punk would have never been champion, bro.
He would have been champion. He would have took it off. He would have took it off Seth. He would have took it off Seth.
But how?
He would have got him. He would have got him.
When?
He would have got him. Trust me. He would have got him, because the match the match was always leading up to Seth versus Braun Breaker.
That's what I'm saying. The match, okay, so the World Heavyweight title was against Seth and Braun Breaker, right?
No, I don't think it would have been on. I don't think it would have been on the line. I don't think Seth would have even.
Seth would have lost the belt
to CM Punk before WrestleMania.
When though? When?
What do you mean when?
When would he have lost that belt?
Before WrestleMania. Huh?
At Royal Rumble. When though? When?
It could be a Rumble. It could be just a random night on Raw. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Seth Rollins would have lost that belt.
He would have lost it.
Nah.
He would have lost it, I'm telling you.
I don't know, bro. It's a butterfly effect. You never know what would have happened.
Yeah.
Wish I could go back and see what they were talking about, bro.
Damn. Fly on the wall in that creator's room, huh?
Yeah. All right, bro. Nick Aldis or Adam Pearce, who wrestles in a WWE ring first?
Aldis.
I think so too, but do you think realistically any of them do?
Aldis.
You think he does get in the ring?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I'd like to see both of them get in the ring at the same time and fight each other. That's what I'd like to see.
I think they do something. I think we ain't seen the last of Drew and Aldis.
Oh, they need to bring that back for sure.
I don't think we've seen the last of that, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They just pausing it right now because Drew's out filming the movie and stuff.
Yeah.
Highlander.
He gonna get a big pop when he comes back, bro. He gonna get a big pop.
Does he come back as a face or heel?
It's Drew, bro. He a tweener, bro. He a tweener.
He comes back as a heel.
Are we ever gonna find out who attacked Jey Uso?
Or we're gonna more importantly, who attacked
Jacob?
Jesus. I mean, you just stopped the storyline cold hearted like that. Like, damn. We don't know nothing. We got a mystery attacker on the set. Somebody please call the Ghostbusters.
It's like Bailey's split personalities are like, we're done with that. We're just moving on, bro.
Oh man. We will never know. I'm telling you, they're gonna bring that storyline back 3 years from now. And then we're gonna be like, man, we don't care now, bro.
That was the biggest waste of a good storyline was Bailey's split personality, bro.
There's only one thing that will make any of those sneak attacks relevant. If only this person come out and said, I did it. It was me. It was me the whole time. Cody Rhodes.
Cody, yeah.
That's the when he goes heel. Only way that shit would be like, oh, snap. Anybody else other than that? Nope.
Yeah. He attacked both of them.
He attacked both of them.
Yeah. Which they are kind of leaning towards Cody and Roman. Both them bros are in the bloodline right now. Come on, bro. Come on, bring it back.
What better way to show a unified fighting tribal chief for his family and try to go to war and defend him?
To hate Cody Rhodes.
From the fucking heel Cody Rhodes. That snuck attacked his family members.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the only way in this universe that I would ever want to see Roman and Cody 3. If it's a heel Cody versus a babyface Roman. That's the only way I'll watch it again. If it's the same old shit, I ain't gonna watch it because I'm tired of it. Same old damn match every time. With 2 wrinkles differently from the last match. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
I loved WrestleMania 40 when Roman Reigns used the Cody cutter and then tried to pin Cody. And he kicks out and he's like, that move don't beat nobody.
Yeah, it took 3 of them to get him.
Shit. Yeah. Man, good shit, bro. All right, last question, bro. I don't know if we've been asked this before, but I thought it was a good question. Maybe change your answer. If you won the lottery, you had unlimited money, what's the one piece of wrestling memorabilia that you would like to own, bro? Anything, bro. I want the first Ulafala that Sika put on Roman. That's what I want, bro. I want that Ulafala. You probably want them cowboy boots when Hulk Hogan hit that leg drop on Macho Man and joined the NWO.
Give me that Scott Hall jean vest jacket that he wore when he first walked through the crowd.
When he first walked through? That's a good one, bro. I would say that first WCW championship that Hulk Hogan spray painted with NWO.
The first one.
That's a good one, bro.
That's a good one.
How much is that belt worth, bro?
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Say, what else? Like,
give it. Oh, bro. I would like that. The beer truck, Stone Cold came in and sprayed everyone with beer. I want the whole truck. Bro.
Oh, give me the sledgehammer that Cody used to break the throne at AEW.
Oh, that's a good one. When he said sledgehammer, I was like, this motherfucker wants some Triple H shit? Oh, shit, I'm about to kill him right now. And then he said, Cody Rhodes.
Swerve. Give me that. Yeah. That would be a nice little piece of history right there.
Yeah. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. That's a good one. Man, bro, there's so many good ones, but give me a piece of the cage from Hell in a Cell, Undertaker versus Mankind. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one.
That'd be a good little piece.
You know what I don't like about wrestling right now, bro? Let me tell you. The announcer table spot. I don't mind that spot, but I hate when they send someone through the announce table, and then when they get back from commercial break, the announce table's back to brand new. I remember back in the day when the announcer table was broken, then they would just have a regular table because their shit was broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
I miss those the details. The details, bro.
Here's another one for me. When chaos is all breaking out and hell in the ring, boy, I remember the damn bell ring. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
ding,
yeah.
ding,
They would keep
ding.
ringing it. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
They used to keep, and it's added more to the chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I used to love that. Ding, ding, ding. And they used to do it in different type of rhythms to make this
cadences and shit.
How they serious. Oh my God, bro! Bring back the damn multiple bell rings when stuff is out of hand. Bring that back, bro.
Bro, but get rid of the table spots, bro. Once the announcer table breaks, that shit broken, bro. Yeah. I come back from commercial break, it's perfectly brand new. You can literally break that announce table every match and it'd be brand no. Go back to the old ways, bro. Go back to the old ways. Yeah.
It's a breakaway table, you know.
Make them sit there with no table and just watching the monitors, you know what I mean? Hey, but shout out to WWE, bro. Anytime they're in America, they go and do the international table first on PLEs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But why they overseas, they always go for the American table first. I like that. I like that, bro.
You know what? I was thinking today, I was like, bro, I don't think we really covered this. So this probably be this got to be the last thing we talk about because I think we skipped over it. And I don't know how. So I know we alluded to it, but I don't think we really fully talked about it. We didn't talk about the Sky Blue Tekla backstage segment. Like we didn't really go into it. I don't know how we skipped it.
We did, bro. We did. But we can talk about it again, bro. Sky Blue next up, bro. Your boy been right. He always right.
Do you think it's gotta be it? This has got to be the sprinkle right here, bro. She's gonna be feuding with Sky Blue until All In. Nah, I don't think but I don't see this the end of the Triangle of Madness. Something else gonna happen. Something else gotta happen.
She wins the Owen Hart tournament. That's what happens.
Bro.
It's the ascension of Sky Blue.
Is Tony Khan, is he going to Mariah May Sky Blue?
Mariah May? What do you mean Mariah May?
Because when Mariah May won the Owen Hart tournament,
that's when she turned Tony Storm.
Against Tony Storm.
There you go.
And made her a star.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best thing to do.
And so is they going to put the rocket on Sky Blue?
You better.
Bro, that joint got me. That segment pulled me in, suckered me in like a motherfucker, bro. I damn near picked up the damn phone and texted your ass like, yo!
And then they pulled it away from us.
Then they pulled it right away, bro.
Yeah.
I can only imagine you when you first saw that. I can only imagine when you was like, I know you was like, yeah, I was fucking.
I was like, I fucking was right. I was like, and then they hugged. I said, damn it. But they're only building to her winning the tournament, bro. Because then them talks are going to get a little bit more serious, my friend.
It's going to get a whole lot more serious.
Yeah.
If she wins the tournament.
Yeah.
Or she might be in the finals. Tekla accidentally cost her.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? They go about it that
yeah.
route. So
That's a bad way to go. But sky blue the future, y'all. Sky blue the future.
All right. We're going to see. Red Sky, I like to call her. Red Sky.
The Crimson Mask.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.
Ooses.
Motherfucker.